Hello and welcome. This is Grant Hughes of Grant Hughes Investigates on YouTube. This channel evaluates all aspects of true crime. As you are aware, videos and live streams in this genre often discuss elements of crime that may be disturbing to some viewers. If necessary, take the precautions needed to avoid these feelings. Factual information related to cases is the key to fostering rational true crime discussions. Fortunately, you will find that here. Please hit the like button only once, share the video, and subscribe if you like my content. Thank you very much for watching. Man, look at Chloe, boy. What a tough life. Jesus. Look at that tough life. Alright. Well, I was kind of tired. I played golf today. Played terrible. It was 36 degrees out. How's Gracie? Easy? I don't know what that means. Yeah, she's doing fine. They wrestle a lot. Her and Chloe. Yeah, so anyways, well, hold on a second. There, a little brighter. Yeah, so I figured we try to do, go through the elements and do like the Occam's razor. What's most likely, in this case. Because there's just, every day there's just so many people digging around on stuff that's just like, oh man, really? Oh, I don't know. Play Langdon Farms sometimes. Sometimes we play the Great Blue a couple times this year. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Or I just play golf. Let's see. Yeah, so we're just going to go use the timeline here. I don't know who made this or whatever, but it's just kind of easier to look at this. And this is we're starting the new month now, you guys. So even though we just finished last month, like every single night when we do the show, I try to raise funds from people watching. I know we're doing kind of a late show, so not really expecting the normal sort of help that we get over here, but that's what allows us to do what we did yesterday. We just, if you were here, we gave, last month, this channel, from the income from the channel, gave away $5,500. That's $5,500 more dollars than just about every single other true crime YouTuber, because they don't do a damn thing and they just bitch at other people who don't give all of their income. I mean, it's amazing. It's the craziest thing you've ever heard. Hey, thanks, Tina G. And Ivan Victor. Yeah, you missed donation night, Ivan. Jeez. Was busy with kids. Hope it's yeah, I hope so. It's a great December to close the year strong. I hope so. This is the month where every single bit that I raise is for taxes. it sucks. And hopefully I can pay taxes. I mean, I'll pay it even if it's out of the income from before, but it's it's pretty brutal. Basically every 4th month is for taxes. Or every 3rd, excuse me. Just busy with kids. Okay, here we go. So I guess what we'll do is we'll do poll questions at various points. All right. Okay, so we know that Hannah leaves Hawaii on American Airlines at 2:38, and she lands in Los Angeles, LAX. So at that point, we know that she's there, and she's seen let's see, that's going to be at 10:03. She's exiting the plane, boarding the plane right there. She's coming out from where the plane was, but she doesn't have her luggage or carry-on because she has her backpack. But she doesn't have that little purple bag because that bag was checked in, and that's going to be heading towards New York. Yeah, so that bag is heading to New York. So currently she's without a bag while she's at the airport. Hey, thanks, CMAP. I appreciate that.
All you do. Great.
Very cool. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. And then Hannah was on a flight with her and her boyfriend before, her ex-boyfriend, but her boyfriend at the time. They bought tickets together to go to New York, and then they broke up at some point. We don't know exactly when, at least I don't. And then they still took the flight together, and he made it to the plane to go to New York. So he went to New York, and she did not. She didn't get on that plane. Now, what do you guys think? Do you think that the boyfriend, we'll just put a poll in here. Is her ex-boyfriend involved in why Hannah, how about boyfriend nefariously involved with Hannah being missing? All right, so what do you guys think of that one? I say no. I don't think it has anything to do with anything, right? There's people that want him to be involved, so they'll say yeah, because there's no, he left. He wasn't there anymore. All right, so let's. I think what I'll do is I'll have a folder where I'm just going to keep the tally on here. Votes. This is. I'm only going to leave the poll up for a little bit. And we'll just end the poll. We got 57, 5 more seconds. Get to 60. 3 more votes. 3 more votes. Come on, here we go. 59. And we'll just say, I'm just going to end it. 80. So 80% no, right? Okay, there we go. So there we go. We're at that port right there. Then on Saturday, November 9th, Hannah was seen by employees at the Grove. So that means she stayed overnight somewhere, right? People think maybe near the airport or at the airport. We don't know. But there might have been somebody that she actually met. Okay, how about this question? Alright, so here we go. Did she meet somebody at the airport after deboarding? That's the next question. Did she meet somebody at the airport after deboarding? Right, I mean, and I'm talking about right then. Yeah, I think maybe she has mental issues. Yeah, definitely. Hey, thanks, Sandy Shirley. And let's see. I'm only going to wait till 60 votes come in. So if you want to vote, just vote really quick. As quickly as you can, or you're not going to get the vote. And I guess the answer will be one more. All right. Yes on that one. Yes. 62%. So, all right, there you go. There's that one. Okay, and it says Hannah was seen by employees at the Grove Tashin bookstore charging her phone. Okay, now let me say, let's start this one. Did Hannah spend the night of the 8th with someone else, not, away from the airport? So there you go. There's a question. But hey, if you guys missed donation night and you want to help start this month, fine. That'd be great if you guys want to help support this channel. Thank you very much. Yeah, my channel relies on your generosity. Okay, well, this one we're kind of in the middle of the... yeah, because doesn't it seem like... It's weird, too, because when you see her... She doesn't sound like she's with somebody when she goes to the Grove, but... I think she may have spent the night with somebody this night. But where did she sleep at the airport? I don't know who said that. They just believe she slept at the airport. It says, according to Hannah's family, she stayed overnight at LAX. I mean, I guess that's possible, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, should we just go with this, that they say that she stayed overnight at the LAX? And perhaps she was with somebody? And this, Yeah, we don't do psychics. Only if she had a boarding pass. Well, she had one to get on the New York flight, and then... I don't know what you guys... well, I guess that doesn't, it sort of doesn't really matter. That one. Did Hannah spend the night of the 8th with someone else away from the airport? I don't know. What do you guys want me to put for that one? Because in the notes here it says, according to Hannah's family, she stayed overnight at LAX. How do they know that? There's a lot of stuff that, I don't know how they know something. Yeah, we know, Michael. We're trying something else here. Just either move along with what we're doing or go somewhere else. All right. So which one? What do you think? Okay, I'm going to redo this one then. I guess that was the answer. You guys said yes. Where the video image of her sleeping? I don't know, Yvette. I don't know. Why do you ask a question like that? Where are we going to get that answer? Where are we going to get that? Let me see. The police have it stored away. Yeah, we don't get to see anything, There's actually video of her with somebody stumbling around or something, and we don't get to know that one either. All right, so she goes over to wherever she stayed the night. I actually think that it's most likely that she stayed overnight on her own, because it looked like she's alone the next day over at the Grove. But you guys are picking that. I'm gonna say, I'll just put a no for myself. I don't think so. All right, then on the 9th, Hannah was seen by employees at the Grove. So, first she's over here, then she goes up. We've gone over this multiple times, but goes over here on the 9th, and then is seen at this bookstore. Cash and bookstore, and I guess she's charging her phone. She's seen by employees charging her phone there. So her phone was charged. And I guess I kind of overlooked that part where, that's going to give it, depending on her battery, a good day at least. I mean, you'd have to use it a lot to wear it out, right? So that would have been, she was charging her phone, and at 2:43, Hannah takes a photo from the bookstore and sends it to her aunt. So that's an actual picture that went to her aunt. Maybe, I'm not sure if it's the aunt in California or the aunt in New York. Then at 6:25, Hannah Venmo somebody named Veronica Almendarez and Bayol here. So I guess a question would be, let's see. Does Veronica or Bayol have Bayol all right, so here's a question. Does Veronica or Bayol have anything to do with her being missing right now? I don't know what that means. Country 808. Go do something else. Hard to know what her mental status was with so little intel in her text. Yeah. Now, I think there's information in there. So, yeah, I mean, people aren't really certain about this one. It's really, I mean, it's yes, but it's like 50-50-ish, you know. How about just let me run the show the way I want, Laurel? How about that? It's amazing how people, you know, I'm going through it in order. Can we just do it that way, please? My God. Hannah attended Christina Ricci's signing event. Also, oh, that's okay. Then that's on the 9th. She Venmos these people, and then according to Hannah's family, she was spotted again at LAX that evening. So, you know, did she stay overnight again? I don't know. Then on the 10th at 12, she's back over at the Grove and at some sort of tarot deck guidebook situation, you know. And then it's at 3:40, she's seen over at the on an Instagram video near the LeBron James event at the Nike store. So it sort of looked like she was alone, and sort of, you know, just even in that short video, she kind of looked like deer in the headlights kind of thing. And Hannah posts a photo at the Grove on Instagram with the caption, "Are they wider yet?" Maybe she needs wider shoes because Nikes might be thin sometimes. But a day later, the post was changed, and, you know, with the different emojis, etc. However, you know, this whole thing here is boring with these little emoji changing things. According to Hannah's family, it is believed that she returned to LAX that evening. So on the 10th, she goes back to back to the LAX again. I don't know if there's a place where homeless people are out there, etc. But hey, guys, we're dead as a doornail again in here, so I need you guys' support to get this month started off right. I know I did a later show. I almost didn't do a show because I was really tired from golf. So I mean, it was 36 degrees, walking around in the cold. It just really wore me out. So if you're able to support the channel, I would appreciate it. That's all I got. I don't have any magic to force people to help support the channel. It's just what we do on a daily basis, and at the end of the month, we try to make a difference. All right. Let's see, then on the 11th at 12:29, Hannah texts her aunt in New York at really early in the morning. She says, "Hi, loves, just finished a very intense spiritual awakening." I mean, well, over there it would be 5:30. No, actually, yeah, it was 5:29 on the Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, Monica Reeves. I'll keep you posted. I think I still have my hotel room. I might need some. See, right here, this seems like she's asking for money right here. I might need some help getting there. It's a long story. Doesn't that sound like she's passively asking for money when she's saying, I might need some help getting there? Alright. It means that she rented a hotel in New York and she hasn't been there for 2 or 3 days of the days she was supposed to be there and wondered if it was still there. Kind of makes sense to me. Why do you have a question mark there, Driz? You seem confused. I'm the one that asked the question. See, when people say no, why would you say no? I might need some help getting there. What the hell do you think she's saying if she's not looking for money? Anybody? How come there's... this should be 95%. You know, give 5% to the lunatics. What else would it mean by saying, hey, I might need some help getting there? What the heck was that? I just lost the voice mod. No sound effects on my... that's the first time I saw it actually happen. Nah, the bounty hunter doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Yeah, he's not a real... No, he's looking for money. A ride from California to New York? Give me a break, man. Jesus, use your brain a little bit. Alright, so this one is... Yes. Thanks, Crime Cricket. Yeah. Yeah, something does seem like a little different in this one. You know, especially when you're... You know, the family doesn't really seem like they're... I don't know what to say. It's just something's off. I agree, something's weird about it. I'm not normally think that, but it's just sort of... Nah, it makes complete sense just the way it is, mishmash. Yeah. You don't need extra context. Let's see. I might need some... She says, I'm heading back to I'm heading back to the airport to get to New York City. I might need some help getting there. It's a long story. Yeah, and eventually she says she got all of her money taken from her. It's pretty obvious. I'll keep you posted. I think I still have my hotel room, meaning she'd been there. She had a hotel room for like 5 days, and she isn't there yet, so maybe they rented it out to somebody else. Must see Tycho and you. I'm going to see what I can do. Love you. Sorry for craziness. Was definitely intercepted. Hotel room is still active. So she checked. I mean, isn't that interesting? She literally called over to the hotel and she said it's still active. Feel free to come meet me, but I understand if you can't. I thought they had plans to meet. I'll keep you posted. Hopefully I can get away there with my reservation issue. Thanks, LA. I keep you posted. Hopefully I can get away with... Yeah, your reservation issue, meaning you missed your flight, and now they have to try to... I mean, I think you have to buy another ticket if you do that. The Sun reports that Hannah's aunt, Laurie, said she spoke to Hannah, and that's when we were like, Hannah, what's going on? Are you okay? What's happening? Then we spoke on the phone. She sounded paranoid. I said, are you with people? She said, yes, but it was vague. So what does that mean right there? Like, what it was exactly that she's, if she said yes, that's vague? I mean, what made you think vague? There's other words. I don't know. There's stuff missing, and we see that even in the text messages, how it jumps somewhere and then there's context missing in between. I said, do you feel safe? And she said, I think so, right? Like, so she's not really sure at that point. So she said she's going back to LAX to see if she could reschedule her flight and talk to American Airlines. And apparently that's exactly what she did. She actually went back there. She said, I love you. I said, I love you too. Hannah is seen on footage retrieving her purple roller luggage. So, for me, this is what I think. As I said a few days ago, that she literally was there, only going back to the airport, it seems like. Even though there's other attempts to like get a hold of, you know, American Airlines, but she's there until she gets her luggage. She keeps going back, and then finally her luggage is returned to that airport because it had already gone to New York, and so now it's back in Los Angeles. And so for me, and everything happened basically after she got her luggage, she disappeared. So to me, it sounds like once she got her luggage, she went to go do whatever she was going to do. Here, let's do another poll here. I gotta end that one. That one. All right, here's the my next question. Did Hannah try to get to New York after missing her original connecting flight? Did she ever really try to get there? So it costs an extra 100. We don't know how long it was, Jessica. Nobody said it was a long conversation. I'm not sure where you came up with that. Hey, it's Guinevere Moon Mist. All right. All right. No, most people said on that one. The Sun reports that Hannah's Aunt Lori. Okay, we did that one. And then 5 o'clock, Hannah's seen at LAX at 5 p.m. and speaks to an American airline ticket agent upstairs in Terminal 5. So she does talk to a ticket agent. But here's the thing. She got her baggage, Jessica, before she spoke to the ticket agent. And so that is right here. That's this picture right here. So that's Hannah on the 11th. And here's Hannah on the 8th, wearing exactly the same clothing, because she doesn't have any other clothing until that moment, where right here she literally picks up her luggage, and then we see her still wearing the same pants. However, you know, we don't know if she had this yellow thing on underneath, or did she get something out of her luggage. She may have just taken her sweatshirt off and tied it around her waist, and now is exiting the airport. See, that was 5 o'clock, is seen at LAX, 5 p.m. and speaks to American Airline ticket agent upstairs in Terminal 5. Then at 5:48, Hannah texts her roommate. And that's where we get these crazy ones right here, this stuff. So, I mean, basically all of this stuff in the little text messages are all that we have. So we're trying to say what's most likely based on the information that we have. You know, this is where she says, I got hacked. Well, that says yesterday. What does that mean? Well, maybe this is when she's the person who's doing the screen grabs. You know, this is on the 11th. So it's, I got hacked. Hacked by who? Stripped of my identity. I can't fly. Wait, what? How did you get to LA from Maui? Some weird shit, babe. Explain. She's not really even talking and responding to the person texting her. I can't go to the police. Well, you never said anything about police here. Explain it to me so I can try to be of help to you. I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds. So that's why she would have been asking earlier, I might need some help. And she got rid of the funds, but it says, I got tricked into giving away all my funds for someone I thought I loved. So it's almost like she got double-crossed, but originally she gave money away to, you know, for her friend, the person she loved, not, you know, she didn't give it to that person, but it was like on their behalf. So for someone I thought I loved. And then all of a sudden she just says, I've been on the streets, you know. So she doesn't have any money. She's been on the streets. I think she's wanting somebody to say, hey, I'll send you some money. But not one time did we see that show up in any of these texts, right? I mean, wouldn't you think at some point in here somebody would have said, I'm just saying, given the situation that you're hearing her in, saying, hey, do you need some money? Let me send you some money. But you don't hear that one time. I think that's sort of interesting. I got tricked pretty much into giving away all my funds for someone I thought I loved. Now, it just could be that she's writing weird, you know, it's just a bad choice of word. I've been on the streets. I just know I need to go to the Redwoods. It's been really scary. Hold on, I'm going to call you. So that call took place. This is 3:51. Let me see who I can reach out to in LA area. And then I guess this does say you have no money. It doesn't say do you need any. You have no money? I have a little left. I want to just get a bus or whatever straight to the Redwoods. And then going to look for work. You know, so she doesn't have any money. She's going to look for work. She wants to take a bus to the Redwoods. She's going to get some work out there maybe. You know, or was she so short of funds she tried something kind of weird? You know, I don't know. Going to look for work, but I haven't slept well for days. Please keep this to yourself for now. So she doesn't want anybody else or the rest of her family to know. So this is on the 11th. Nobody even knew she was having any problems until the 11th. I'm at LAX. Yeah, girl, just stay there for a bit. I might go to a homeless shelter. See, I think she keeps trying to ask for money when she says these kinds of things, you know. You know, I might go to a homeless shelter hoping that somebody would say, hey, don't go to a homeless shelter. Let me send you a couple $100. Stay at a hotel, you know, but that doesn't happen. I might go to homeless. You should go back to Maui. I literally can't, love. You should be spending money to continue traveling. You shouldn't be spending to continue traveling. You have a home and you need to go back to it. Yes, you can. Where's your ID? I have it in my I have it and my passport. Go buy a plane ticket to Maui. It's a really long story, hon. I can't help if I don't know what's going on. If you have ID, you can buy a ticket. Go to the counter at Hawaiian Airlines. And then it says I bet there was something. See, this is what was cut out. Like there might have been something up here, like right there. It says, "Do you have any money?" And she says, I have stuff of value here. You can go to the police, the DMV. There are resources. I just need to rest, and I'll think better. Yeah, I'm really confused. But it's very complicated. Did you get catfished? Matrix Underworld shit, girl. This is way beyond me. Did you get catfished by some dude you were walking or talking to on the internet? No, we met. So she sounds like she did meet somebody by that statement, like in Los Angeles. I can't explain all of it. Just please be open with me with this, please. Like open with it, like, you know, accept it. It's weird shit, but you know. If you can't explain it, then how can I trust you if you can't? What does that mean? How can I trust you? Isn't that a weird thing to say back in that that always bothered me. Every time I read it, it was like, what do you mean? How can I trust you if you can't tell me the whole story? What, trust you about what? She didn't ask for your trust or anything. I'm not sure what that means. How can I trust you if you can't tell me the whole story? So maybe, I think there might be something up here regarding finances. See how it just doesn't make any sense at all right there? Like, see, that's 351. I guess this is 359. You should go back to Maui, and then maybe she says, okay, that says 359. Let me see if that looks the same. Hold on. Yeah, that might be the same message, because it's got these. Let me see something. I don't know, it doesn't quite go in the same amount. That's not the same. So it could have been something in there about money, and then it's like, I might go to the homeless shelter. You should go back to Maui. I literally can't, love. Yes, you can. You shouldn't be spending money to continue traveling. You have a home and you need to go back to it. Where's your ID? I have my passport. It's a really long story. I think I already did that one. No, we met. I'm just really scared. The Redwoods is calling me. I know. I'm meant to be there. I'm being guided there. Right. So you know what's weird to me? It just feels like, I think, you know, two things could be going on. Like, she missed her plane because there was some person there that she wanted to meet and missed the plane, and perhaps she did lose some money or whatever, but then, you know, her little spirit guides, whatever, are calling her to go to the Redwood Forest, and the last time she's over at a Greyhound bus stop, about ready to, you know, maybe get on a bus. I don't know. The family's looking for her in Southern California, but I don't know. It's just, there seems like there's some other element too, because she said if I, what was that last statement? It's in that last screenshot. This one right here. Yeah. I'm just really scared. Scared love, and the Redwoods is calling me, and I know I'm meant to be there. I'm being guided there like you have before, meaning like she's also been on. I don't know if she's communicating with Sydney on this one, or who she's, her roommate or what. Like you have before, I risk my freedom if this goes wrong for me. So that's that part there is about the only thing that's sort of like sort of makes you wonder if there's something else. There's that one, and do you trust these people? I think so. Yeah, and it's weird. I was just thinking about that today. They have this massive GoFundMe. I mean, how much is in there currently? I don't know. You know what this sort of reminds me of? Is that like Papini or something. I forgot her name. But hey, guys, is there any way you guys could help support the channel tonight? We just absolutely started off okay, but since then it's just been a disaster. So if you have the ability to, that would be great. Wow. See, that should be easily enough to cover any flights or anything. And what is it for, really? Yeah, my thing was, it feels like she went to a cult or something. You know, she's going with the vibe, some sort of a cult. But if it doesn't work out and it's not what she thought it was, she might lose her freedom because they pretty much take everything you have, and they even turn, you know, you don't have a phone or anything. I don't know. Man. They're tracking, yeah. Yep. We have a lot of people that gift memberships out. And then, you know, her last sighting was over at the Greyhound bus station. Exactly where she said she was going to go, right? She literally says, I want to take a bus or something and go visit the Redwoods. It feels like the whole thing about going to New York was just to appease somebody and buy time. You know, make them not as nervous. I do want to know what she was talking to the ticket agent about. And I think law enforcement knows that. That's why they say that she left willingly, you know, just in general. They didn't go... I mean, if that had been some thing where she really wanted to get on another flight to New York, they'd probably be more nervous about her. Thanks, Yvette M. Fox. Man. It's like pulling teeth in here. I wonder if she was trying to get some money back on that ticket to New York. That's okay, Guinevere Moon Mist. You support the channel quite a bit. Clothes? Crime Cricket? You know? She was on a trip. Does that make sense? You wonder what's in the suitcase? I don't wonder at all. It's probably underwear, curling iron, some makeup. You know, what do you guys put in there? I think, you know, Scientology doesn't have anything to do with this. Does anyone feel like Hannah's going to be arrested? No, she just wanted to get back. So you guys think that there was something in her suitcase that made it through the checks at the airport, and then she literally was so reckless that there's drugs in there that she had it sent back from New York back to Los Angeles. Come on, you guys. Hey, my God. And there, you know, it also does sound like I've said before, this friend that we had sounds almost identical. The way she would type, man. Oh, there's these people. They're listening in on my phone calls. Oh my God, you have no idea. It's so deep. It goes so far. It's all. And she just kept going on and on. I showed a friend of mine, one of the mods in here, conversations, and it's crazy. It sounds really similar in some ways. You know, they do bring in stuff that's normal in the conversation. Do you think she's in the Bay? I don't know. I mean, I think she went north in a bus, and I think she went to. I said this on the first show that she went to the Redwoods. You know, that was on the first show that we did. But then it gets more complicated over time when you see different comments she makes. Right. I don't know. You don't think her stay was prolonged, not by her choice? I don't know. I don't know. No, I haven't, Sage. You'll have to just go view those things yourself. I'm not interested. Why do family think she is in San Diego or SoCal? Right. I mean, maybe they know what bus she got on. Or she's somewhere totally different and they don't want people to know, where she is. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. The law enforcement seemed absolutely certain that she... Hold on. Where was that?
Losing further contact, her family traveled to L.A. Locally and nationally. On Friday, November 8th, 23-year-old Hana Kobayashi...
So it is true that they said 23, where she was 30 at the time.
Missed her connecting flight from LAX to New York, which the investigation determined was intentional. Over the next few days, she maintained contact with her family and was active on Instagram. However, the family last heard from Hana.
Yeah, I mean, they...
Difference between a tragedy and hopefully this individual getting the help he needs now. We also have a missing person case that has gotten a lot of attention locally and nationally. On Friday, November 8th, 23-year-old Hana Kobayashi missed her connecting flight from LAX to New York, which the investigation determined was intentional.
Yeah, so she missed it intentionally. They don't seem like they're questioning it. The family disagrees with it because they know what that looks like at that point. Right? I mean, don't you trust the investigators here more than them? They determined that it was intentionally that she missed that plane. I don't know why they got the age wrong. I'm just saying I think the investigators they know exactly what they're looking at. And they were able to determine that she left intentionally. So knowing that she left intentionally, it starts adding more weight to her leaving on a bus going somewhere.
Your cult theory I agree with. I am studying criminology and we just learned about the Rajneeshs.
That's right. Antelope, Oregon, yeah.
During the late 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
These cults are crazy, but people buy into it.
Yeah, they tried to kill I think they did kill some Congress people or some law. I don't remember what they were actually. They killed people though. The Rajneeshs. Just weird people. Well, that's the thing is she might only be missing, I guess, currently to the family. Hey, thanks, Julie, on PayPal. Thanks for the PayPal. Appreciate it. This case is so worrying because the longer it goes, I don't know. I think it's really likely she's alive somewhere. Now, the part that's bothersome is that she sounded like she was, scammed out of some money to somebody she thought she loved, but then, regarding that person, we don't know if it was given to them, but it seemed like they must have been involved because that's why she thought she loved them, because something bad happened regarding her money, and he was connected to it. I don't know what that is, Jack. No idea what you're talking about, man. I don't think so, CC. You'll just have to type it. You should have typed it in again. I'm not going up there. Let's see. They must have been involved in Scientology. I don't think so. I don't use the term not adding up. Yeah. What parts don't add up when you say something like that? I mean, things are confusing, but to me, she's literally saying, the Redwoods are calling me. I just want to get on a bus and go there. I need to get to work or something, you know. And she seems kind of like a naive type, a cult joining member type person. That's how I look at her. Hey, no problem. Just need to get more support. We're just starting off the first day of the month here, and man, we can't have a shitty start like this right off the bat. It's a bad omen for the rest of the month. Yeah, she said she met someone. Well, she said that she... Yeah, you weren't catfished by somebody on the internet, and she said, no, we met. Well, did you meet there? Like, it seems like she missed the plane intentionally to hang out with somebody. And then that person likely may have been involved with somehow her losing some money. But then you see her kind of moving around alone and whatnot, but then she is with somebody on the 11th, but then there's nobody with her at the bus stop. So did she get on a bus and go somewhere on her own finally? Maybe this person she was on the bus with was just helping her get to a place to get on a bus. Something like that. The one that was on the train with her. Mm-hmm. There are big trees in Northern California. You know, there's not just one redwood forest, but like, there's one right here called Richardson Grove State Park that she went to at one point. There's a Greyhound bus right there, not too far away. Then this is the actual redwood forest itself, like the national park, Redwood National and State Parks. I mean, look, there are these massive trees that are hundreds and hundreds. I mean, I don't even know. They might even be thousands of years, like like 1,000 years old. Some of these, I don't really know, but I mean, they're huge trees. I mean, those are. That picture doesn't do it justice how big they are. It's a really old forest. Those look like they're about ready to fall over. Probably some owls in those. So you have that, and then you have the family of her, the sister, Sydney.
Dive into the disappearance of 30-year-old crew and different shocked when
That
they...
wasn't the one I was looking at. It was
Topping our news.
Kobayashi, Mr. Determined with
LAP them off guard.
To do her own thing is that she did it on
Caught them off guard.
the way that
it kind of seems like it's bending, is that she did it on purpose, and you know, she's just going out and about to do her own thing.
Her sister, Sydney Kobayashi, fears the new information might discourage people from searching for her. She's also disturbed that the police chief got the 30-year-old's age wrong.
23-year-old Hana Kobayashi.
And to hear that, and to not have had it run by our family, first and foremost, to even like say that this is what they're determining, that she intentionally missed her flight. But to get
Why do they have to run that by you first? That's just what they came up with in their investigation. I don't understand that.
her name, her age wrong after that,
So you can change it or what?
it's just it's very discouraging. I don't want to bash the LAPD. I don't want to discredit them if they are doing what we are hoping that they're doing. But at this time, it makes us feel very much more confused as to where they're at.
Sydney says she continues to believe that Hannah is in danger. One reason is because even if she decided to go off the grid, Hannah would have reached out after her.
Well, you know what? Even if she went off the grid, she would have reached out. How do you reach out going off the grid? Those don't exist together. Like, you're going off the grid and then you're going to go reach out. Well, I mean, you're going off the grid so that nobody can contact you.
Her father, who spent 13 days.
Oh yeah, and if she's off the
grid, Hannah would have reached out after her father, who spent 13 days looking for her in Los Angeles, committed suicide.
How would she have known that if she's off the grid? That doesn't make any sense. Is her ex-boyfriend nefariously involved? No. Did she meet someone at the airport after boarding? Yes. Did Hannah spend the night on the 8th with someone else? That one was kind of close. Some people said yes, and I don't think so. But maybe it's that same person. Does Veronica or Bayol have anything to do with Hannah is missing? And yes, people said. You know, they're the ones that she Venmo'd, and are they part of why she's missing? Is she asking for money when she says, I might need some help getting there? And then she said she's made other comments like that. Like, I have expensive items, I can basically sell those. That's alright, don't worry about it, KK. Did Hannah try to get to New York after missing her original connecting flight? No.
Thanks, Greg. I enjoy your channel. You've been growing on me.
Really? How have I been growing on you? What was it like before? Let's hear it. I'd be surprised if she actually fell victim to a scam to the point of meeting up unless she's really naive. I'm not interested in the Bohemian Grove thing. Yeah, we already heard about it. Yeah, it's just a political. Has nothing to do with this at all. I think she's on a. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with. I think she went off and she heard about some group somewhere, and you know, maybe there was somebody canvassing the airport or somebody trying to look for lost souls coming in and convinced her, hey, you know, we've got this place, and that's where she ended up decided to go. I don't know. There's so many contradictory pieces of information, but I just think that she's alive out there. But all right, I'll try one last time on my pitch, you guys. So every single night when I do my shows, I try to raise, you know, super chats and channel memberships. We have 0 channel memberships tonight, by the way. And I count on the freaks, to you guys watching, to help support my channel on a nightly basis. And that's what allows us to, during the month and at the end of the month, be able to support various charities, etc., out of my income. I actually, this last month, my channel gave $5,500 out in charity to various organizations, and that's what allows us to do that if you guys are supporting the channel. So when we start a month off like this, currently we have 623 people watching. Only 218 likes though, so maybe that's what the issue is. But if we could please help support the channel, I would appreciate it. That's what allows us to keep doing the shows on a nightly basis. All right? Thank you. I think this has been made into a much bigger deal than it is. Well, it's not just like the family and the media is turning it into that. Spiritual awakening. Yeah. Welcome. Was it Eileen Holgram? And how about you just hit the like button, though? You know, when you come in here, we've only got 226 likes with 610 people watching. All right, so let's hit the like button right now. Hit the like button, 10, 20, 25, 30. Hit that like button, 40. Use your nose, use your toes, whatever blows, hit the like button. Hit that like button, hit the like button, 30, sir, 25 of them, you're out. I'm 30, now 5, I'm 35. If we don't get to 300, I'm ending the show, okay? Because it's so rude that you guys don't do that. So right now we're at 233. Let's get to 300 in the next 5 minutes. All right, thanks. YTBKT. All right, we got 5 minutes to get to 300. If we don't get to 300, I'm out of here. All right. We're at 246, and it's still sitting there. There we go. It's gonna end. It's so ridiculous that you guys, you know, you go into these wacko conspiracy theory nut job channels, and you guys hit the like button so fast it'll make your head spin. When you got a channel that works through shit with no conspiracy angle at all, just using common sense and logic, you can't be convinced to hit the damn like button. It's so easy. It's ridiculous. That's why I don't like you, guy. I don't like you because we don't have to hit it if we don't want to. Yeah, you sure are, Mello. You're an embarrassment, aren't you? Did her ex-boyfriend stay at the hotel? That cost $2,000. We're at 263. We need 27 more. You are an embarrassment. It's funny, there was 630 people watching, and they couldn't be bothered to hit the like button. It's unreal. That's mean. I don't want to hit it. Well, screw you, you know. They just deleted the find. Are you kidding me? Did they really? Did they just find her then? Why would they delete that? Oh, come on. They couldn't have done that. You probably got removed from it. It's help us find Hannah. It's right there. It's right here. I'm looking at it. You must have got removed from it. The family has been faced with the difficult decision. Oh, well, this same page that we're looking at? Wait, the one we're looking at right now? It's still sitting here. I'm looking at it. Facebook. While Sydney and her mother believe the greater majority of the individuals on this page genuinely care and are interested in helping find Hannah, the negativity and attacks on their family have become more than they can bear. As recent as yesterday, there were threats against their lives. Well, that's crazy. Lives of their small children. This has prompted them to make formal reports to the FBI and make the difficult decision to remove this page. The family will continue to rely on the private professionals and legal counsel to assist in their efforts moving forward. To those of you who graciously donated to the family GoFundMe, rest assured that Sydney is being fiscally responsible with those funds and utilizing every dime to bring Hannah to safety and lay her father Ryan to rest. The family extended their heartfelt gratitude to those who... That's so weird. That's so weird, you know. At first time, Sydney and her mother will not be responding to any messages. They have also made... Yeah, you never have. Even when... I sent a message just saying, did Hannah get on a bus when she went to the Greyhound station? She saw the question, never answered. Why? I mean, that's such a simple thing. There's no, you know, nothing nefarious. It wasn't mean, you know. So if they're having problems, it might be because of that. You ever thought of that? Okay, we got about 2 more minutes to get to 300. We're at 281 right now. So we're going to need you guys to hit that like button. What? What does that mean, Sassy Cat? What does that mean? God, that's just ridiculous. We're at 282. 598 watching. I guess 300 of you are trolls then. I really don't understand. Please hit the like button. Apparently didn't answer a lot of questions, even the people who offered to help search. Right. Well, the thing is I feel like my YouTube channel is different than the other ones. Like, I'm literally trying to put the pieces together where it makes sense. And it's not happening. Yeah, lots of trolls in here tonight. That's for damn sure. Maybe a bit buzzed. What? Okay, we got 5 more to go. We need 5 more. Yeah, and they deleted stuff a lot, right, Zozo? A lot of posts and pictures. Like, they deleted the pictures of her, the surveillance picture. Excuse me, the surveillance pictures. All right, you guys, we're at 294. Here we go. We need more. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. 10, 20, 25, 30. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. 40, 45, 50. Hit that like button. 60, 65, 70. Hit that like button. 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Hit that like button. Right. Right. Don't hit the button. Yeah, just don't hit it twice. Right, exactly. Yeah, deleted and turned off comments on nearly every post. So doesn't it just seem... Okay, so you have these things like, I risk my freedom if this goes wrong for me. And it's in the, and again, the word this, whatever the this is what she's doing right now. Okay? I risk my freedom if this goes wrong. Now, is there another text message after this that we're not seeing where somebody said, well, what is it that you're doing that might go wrong? I mean, doesn't that seem like a logical follow-up question, but we're going to end right here? That's it? 410, and she writes that, and then there's not even a... I don't know. What do you mean? We're just trying to work through this sort of the logical way here. I'm not sure what you mean by what's the updates. I didn't say there was an update. That isn't mentioned in the title or anything. Yeah, the Matrix makes it sound like she's having... I mean, I don't know if she does like psychedelics or something, something like that might make her think differently. But when you start bringing up the Matrix and, I know we have that guy, Siam or whatever, who, came on and talked that one time, but I don't know, I don't see it. No, you didn't. That's not what you said. What's the new updates is what you said. You didn't say, does anybody know if there's any updates? You didn't say that. No. I don't know. Ronaldo. Yeah, maybe, but he had a different name in the chat. Well, why does he need to talk, Shady B? Why in the hell would the ex-boyfriend say anything? He kept going to New York, and he went to New York. He has nothing to do with it. I mean, if you want to say that maybe it's possible that he's the one that scammed her out of money and continued on to New York, you know, maybe. But he has nothing to do with what she's doing right now. Yeah, I think she's alive. What do you mean no thanks button? Well, the show's not over. We have super chats though if you want to help support the channel, which has absolutely been abysmal tonight, but yeah, I've been saying I think she's alive the whole time. And it's interesting. I mean, the dad dying is a little weird just because there was no resolution for him to feel such a finality of his life when there's no resolution in the reason that he's there. It's pretty bizarre, really, but you know, that's what happened. So could it be that his mental problems, he knows that Hannah has those too, and he sort of blamed himself for that or something? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I risk my freedom if this goes wrong for me, hun. And her family keeps saying, oh, we don't think that's her. They're making it into this really deep story. But the problem with that, though, is the text messages match her actions. Hey, thanks, Poppy. They match her actual actions that she does. Like, hey, I'm going to go talk to the ticket. Okay, there she goes. So somebody was texting this, you know, fake information before she even knew that. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe the family didn't tell Dad about the scam and he found out. Why would that make him do that? What scam? Yeah, they said like, I don't know, 45,000 or something. Right. I just think the common sense part is that she was at the bus station and that's where she said she was going. And I think she went somewhere that has redwoods. Doesn't that make sense? Yeah, or 46. But anyways, you guys, I don't know. I think I'm going to call it a night. All right? I appreciate you guys being here and everything, but I'm gonna have to start working on videos again. The live streaming just isn't cutting it. Let's see. Ray, do you know if she was alone at a bus station? They said she was alone. They said she was alone. But anyways, thank you to Tina G, Ivan Victor. I mean, it's hard to even get people to hit the like button. CMAP, Sandy Shirley, Monica Rees, New, Sam Team, Cricket, L.A., Yvette M. Fox, then Rocks and Jaws, Nancy Christensen, Ilan Holmgren, YTBK something or other. It's hard to too many letters. Birdie 284, Poppy, and Camden Edwards right there at the buzzer. Thank you. Yeah, that's all right. So I don't really. I was just trying to do something tonight, like what's more likely. The stuff. I mean, just for me, every time I just think about it, it sounds like she just took off. I think she's okay out there. I think eventually she'll show up, and she'll have to reckon with the fact that her dad took his own life looking for her, and or this is a really complicated, crazy story that nobody's ever heard of in the history of mankind. All right. So, anyways, hey, thanks, Poppy. Appreciate it. But, I did my show. I got a show in. I was about to go to sleep earlier. I was so tired, still am. Came on anyways. Hey, thanks, Susan Hampshire. But, I'm not really sure what we're going to do tomorrow. Hopefully, I'd love it if there was some updates on here. Yeah, not really, Sassy Cat. Not really. We're not even 50% of the low goal that I set. Yeah, really, really, really bad. One of the worst. I would say this. It doesn't matter. You guys don't care about that shit. Want to wake up some freaking updates tomorrow? Yeah, it'd be cool if there was some. So. Anyways, thank you guys. Appreciate it. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. What tomorrow brings, who knows? So until then, be safe out there. Yeah, I've been doing this true crime thing for quite a while now. And during this whole time, I have not seen one person that is a crime dissector. Plug rejector. I'm a certified human lie detector. Who cares what that person says? Real plant is. If you try and play me like an old projector, crime sector is my nectar. Professor Gray is gonna give another lecture. Crime collector, freak connector, and I'm always gonna be a pup protector, fool deflector, interceptor, and I'm meaner than a spectre with a vector on his pector. With all respect, just remember I've a temple for conjecture. I have no agenda, I'm no pretender, and I'll serve it to you straight without the blender. And in the end, I'm gonna send ya on a mission to reveal the true offender. Yeah, so I'll just get right back to work. All right, everybody, talk to you later.